gym. It was deadlifts today. The Kelvinator was sleeping, but he's here now.
Oh. Oh.
Got it.
Oh.
You got it. Come on.
He's the man behind the camera. So I'm having my post-workout shake. You already know what goes in it, but in case you didn't see that video, PWO for carbohydrate and some fast digesting protein. Pro Zero, the best plant-based protein in the world. C2, Creatipure for recovery. And then OS. Alright, so my shake's handled. More importantly, I want to tell you some big news. The man behind the camera right now, I'm going to have him turn around in a second, is Kelvin. He's just moved here from Texas to join HPN. We now have 2 full-time guys working in our media department, both specializing in different areas and of course working together, but we're taking our media and our video capabilities to a whole nother level, and Kelvin's a huge part of that. I'm going to have him turn the camera around right now because I'm going to introduce him to you guys. Obviously, everyone at HPN is extremely important, as important to me as you saw in the last video, as the success of the company is the success of every individual within it. This is Kelvin. He's my homie, and he's now a part of Team HPN. Kelvin, tell us about your journey here from Texas.
It's long, man. It's 25 hours. It was worth it.
You drove here, right?
Yeah, drove here.
Kelvin's got a sick whip, actually, which we're going to show you guys on the way out. But Kelvin's now moved here full-time from Texas. He left behind, you know, the comfort of being somewhere where things are already set up and came and take on a whole new challenge, which says a lot about him as an individual in terms of being willing to leave something already there and leaving behind, quote unquote, who you are for who you will become, right? What brought you to HPN?
Just the fact that I believe in the product, I believe in the company. I hung out with HPN just like with the staff like 2 times before I decided to join full time, and I was able to see the full potential of the company. And it's just the huge opportunity to succeed and to excel and to keep growing in my own respective, I guess, niche. So always willing to grow, always willing to learn. So got to take an opportunity when the opportunity arises.
So obviously, like I said, every individual is crucial at HPN. We think that if they're not, then we should probably get rid of them. And you're going to see the impact that Kelvin's going to have on our video quality starting today, really, actually. As this video is being filmed, we're releasing one of our first informational videos today about the 5 potential risks of consuming meat on a daily basis. We're going to put out content like that every day. And actually today, we're going to give you the behind the scenes of us filming the next one, which is some plant protein myths that we're going to dispel. So we'll show you kind of the process of making it and how involved it is to give you guys a high quality video to entertain you and educate you at the same time. But my goal is not just to take from our team, but to improve them too. So to add value to them. So in addition to, you know, learning new skills and sharpening the ones he already has, I, you know, as a nutritionist, want to contribute to Kelvin and to anyone who's interested to help them live healthier lives. And one of the fastest ways to do that is to implement routines. I've talked about this before, how routines are the key to success, and they're the cornerstone and foundation of the lifestyle of any champion. Being excellent is very rarely random. It's usually a combination of concise and planned effort over a long period of time. So one thing I want to do for Kelvin today is I want to give him a breakfast shake or smoothie, if you will, that incorporates Pro Zero that he can have on a daily basis, because he often skips breakfast and doesn't eat until lunch, and that creates a huge insulin spike when you eat lunch and makes you less productive for the afternoon, which we don't fucking have time for. So I'm going to show him this recipe today, and additionally I'm giving him a NutriBullet because I just got the RX one, like a little bit bigger of an engine one, but I'm going to give him the beginner series, the NutriBullet. I'm going to give him that today so he has it at home, so that he can get this routine going. And if you don't have one of these, you can get them on Amazon. I think I'll even put the link below here in this video. You can get them for like less than $100 for something that you can use every single day. You know, the value of it is immeasurable, because as you'll see, it allows us to get a lot of nutrients in a quick, easy to make shake that you can have every day, whenever you want to have it, whenever's good for you. But this is going to be Kelvin's breakfast moving forward. So ingredients here, pretty simple. I have Pro Zero, coconut oil. I have some organic bananas that I've already peeled and frozen, and then some organic spinach and kale blend. So that's the ingredients. I'm going to get some water. All right, Kelvin, this is your new breakfast. So put in a big, like a heaping scoop of Pro Zero. So it's about 25 grams of protein. Really no carbs and fat. It's pure protein, nothing added to it except it's fortified with vitamins and minerals and extra amino acids, but there's only 100 calories per scoop. So I'm gonna put a frozen banana in there, one small frozen banana, a big handful of organic kale and spinach, because Kelvin, I'm sure, doesn't get enough veggies through the day. So I'm gonna get a jump start of them. And then some coconut oil. Just like a 2 or 3 second little squirt, like 1, 2, 3, done. If you don't have a scale, that's an easy way to do it. And you just blend it up. All right, so we're done. What do we have here? We have a solid light meal replacement. That's really a great way to start your day, but for anyone who skips breakfast on purpose because you do intermittent fasting or whatever your reasoning is, you just don't like eating in the morning, this can be used any time of the day. This could even be like a before bed shake. It's relatively low carbohydrate. So we really have about 25 grams of protein, 15 grams of carbohydrate, and about 10-15 grams of fat. So it's relatively light, but it's gonna fire you up. It's gonna give you a really nice serving of micronutrients and fiber and roughage. It's gonna give you a little bit of glucose and carbohydrates and some good solid lean protein, plant-based protein. So it's gonna get you everything you want, and it took me less than a minute to make it. You just saw I just did it. So Kelvin, give it a shot. Let us know what you think live. Kelvin doesn't like stuff that doesn't taste good, so.
It's good, man. It's always good.
Yeah.
I've had this before.
I know you have. They didn't even know that. Yeah, so Kelvin's already tried this before, obviously. He stayed with me for like a week straight in the past when he was getting ready to transition, not from being a male to a female, but just transition to California from Texas. He was here and I would make him this every day, and I know he liked it. It's great. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing better than having a good nutritional foundation to your day. You feel better, you work better, and you don't get hungry for no reason and end up eating bullshit, which is the main reason why people eat bullshit, because they haven't fed their body the appropriate nutrients prior to that. So if you find yourself having random cravings, it's usually not an accident, and it's not a result of that moment. It's a result of the meals prior to that, and even sometimes the day before that. So you have to take care of your body and put the right stuff in it. I want to set up Kelvin with a routine because, again, routines make champions. Routines and solid routines, good routines, make champions. So I want to implement this on a daily basis for him, and then we'll work on the gym next after that.
I'm surprised it still tastes like a cinnamon roll.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
This is Pro Zero. We're at Trader Joe's. Go get the ingredients we need for our plant protein myth video. So go get that done. Got some things. Just getting a little bit of a behind the scenes of what's going to go into the video for today. Again, we're making a video that I will also probably link in the description here about some myths pertaining to plant-based protein, some misconceptions, if you will. So we needed a few different props that we went and picked up. Helps really give more context to the video. So just some items we got. So you can see kind of stuff that's going to go in the video. Also, we got some goodies for Kelvin. So remember we talked about how he's going to start his new little breakfast kick, his new morning routine. So we got him some organic bananas, a power green blend, and then I'm giving him some coconut oil to get going with that too for the MCT. So now he's got everything that he needs to get going with this new lifestyle habit. So if you're looking to make a change, you're watching this video and you're like, I just don't know where to start. I want to work towards a healthier lifestyle. One change at a time. If you've ever read The Power of Less by Leo Babauta, it's an amazing book for taking control of your personal habits and improving yourself, taking self-help to another level where you're making it more obtainable. I think that's an excellent point from that book, which is to attack one thing at a time. So if you're doing nothing healthy right now, if your lifestyle would be on a 0 to 10 scale, like a 1 or a 2 in the healthy level, don't try and go from a 2 to a 10 doing everything right. You're going to burn out pretty quick, and it takes discipline and time to build great habits. So incorporate one small change, be it getting a workout in 3 times a week, or in my opinion, something that you can do daily is better. And having a power shake or smoothie like this to start your day is one of the best, easiest, and most effective changes you can make. That's why I want to give Kelvin this gift of this little simple lifestyle change that I think is going to lead to a lot of other changes down the road. We got a letter from the Seeing Eye School where John, our customer service manager, if you don't know, he's blind. He uses a Seeing Eye dog, and Bosley, his previous dog, just retired. So he's been in training in New Jersey, I believe. Yeah, New Jersey for the last 2 weeks. He's been working remotely, actually. Props to him for that. He's been working every day after training and getting to know his new dog, Zoe, a German Shepherd. So he's actually on his way back right now. And they sent us a letter of different things that we might want to know and consider as he's coming back and transitioning with a new dog. So there's a whole lot of things to consider with the Seeing Eye dog. They've been trained for like a year and then have been trained now specifically to him. So they sent us a letter for all that stuff, so we got to make sure everyone reviews that today. So we want to make sure that's easy for him. And then I got another letter, really cool, from the Temple University School of Medicine, Department of Neuroscience. If you guys don't know, we have a product called NR. It's founded on an ingredient called niacin, nicotinamide riboside. Hpn actually launched this ingredient for the first time to the world in June of 2013. So it didn't exist on the supplement market before that. So you have a lot of companies making products that use ingredients that have been around for 15, 20 years and talking about innovation. But where's the innovation in that? The ingredient's been around forever, bro. You just repackaged it. Niacin, nicotinamide riboside, is an ingredient that literally did not exist before high performance nutrition. We took a chance and we bet everything on the fact that this ingredient could be an immense and extraordinary discovery in terms of impacting people's lives on every level, from people like myself who want to perform better all the way up to people like my parents and grandparents who are trying to live longer and healthier lives. And because of that bet, Hpn is where it is today. When we made that bet, we you know, a lot of people thought we were foolish for doing so, but at this point now, it's estimated that there are over 200,000 people in the world using niacin-containing products, and that all started with Hpn. So one thing that we've been lucky to be a part of with that product is a lot of research. You have a lot of universities like Temple, Cornell, Dartmouth, Harvard even, and the University of Colorado in Boulder, getting involved in doing research on the product, and they actually use our product in their research sometimes. And this is an example of that, them buying products from us, and I'm not going to disclose to you prices and stuff, but I'll show you that they're actually officially ordering from us, you know, 144 bottles at a time to do their research with. So they're purchasing product in order to do further research with this amazing ingredient, which already has multiple published human studies. So pretty cool. It makes it worthwhile, and it's rewarding when you see companies who just make the same old thing over and over again and, you know, put a new label on it or put a new face behind it and act like they've done something new. But we can honestly say at High Performance Nutrition that we've innovated an ingredient that is on fire right now and changing thousands and thousands of people's lives every day, and that makes me feel pretty damn good. All right, we just finished filming the newest informational video about the comparison between plant-based protein and animal protein. It went pretty well. We're figuring out and learning that we need to take the basic facts that we collect in the process of researching the video and work on a script, right, Kelvin? Just so we can do it faster, because I'm having to actually script it as I go, because taking all the information and knowing it is one thing, but delivering it to you guys and girls in a way that is entertaining and effective is a whole nother ballgame. So in order to make this process faster, because we really want to do a lot of these, I'm going to probably start spending about an hour after we do the research and collect the facts and actually prepare myself a script. That way I can, you know, really deliver it fluently and effectively without having to waste a whole lot of time. For example, right now it took us just about an hour to shoot this video, which will be about 5 minutes or less. So we want to be able to shoot it in like 15-20 minutes. That way we can really start cranking these out. So now it's time to get out of here and go get some lunch. What are we eating? Pokey? Maybe pokey? Yeah, we'll see. Quick update. You can see that now we finished the closet. So if you remember from the last vlog, these doors weren't on there, and then that molding wasn't on either. So now it's all done. As I said, we got the TV stand out of here. I'm going to get that out of here too. So that mirror is now there. Have better lighting all the time. And I got to get the last piece of the puzzle to get the feng shui right in here, which is some kind of nice little chair right here that I can basically collect myself in when I wake up in the morning, rather than just jumping straight on my foam roller, which again, as always, is out and ready because I use it every single day. If you don't have one of these, you should get one. I don't have any affiliation with anyone, but I use a trigger point. You should get one. You should probably use it right when you wake up in the morning, because I find that's the best time that you're going to actually get it done. Most people are rushing at the end of their workout. They don't have time. They're rushing when they start their workout. They don't have time, but you can always get some mobility going in the morning, which I found is a huge part of not getting injured. Even though I've been training for, you know, over 10 years now, I still don't have many or any really lagging ongoing injuries, which I find most people who train this long do. And so foam rolling is a big part of that for me, and stretching in the morning. Do it in the morning. Try that. If you've never incorporated it, I suggest you do it in the morning, because you always want to take the path of least resistance and make it easy for yourself. After your workout, you're already tired, your brain's tired, you usually have somewhere to go afterwards. The morning is a time where you can get that done. Your muscles will already thank you because they're already tight from sleeping, and it'll get your day started in a constructive manner. Try that. Can I do cucumber, avocado, and white onion?
Hi, fruit.
She's actually she's in San Francisco right now visiting my uncle, who has had better surgery. So I'm going to call her, tell her I'm going to come here on Saturday.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing, I'm just working. I've been filming a video all day, different videos, but you're in San Francisco, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I wish you could have been here.
Well, check it out, I'm coming.
You are?
I just booked the ticket, so I'm coming on Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I'm gonna fly in at 11, and then I'm gonna fly out with you the next day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's good. So you coming Saturday, will you leave Sunday?
Yeah, I'll leave it. You leave at noon. I leave at like 11:30.
Oh, okay, so we leave together.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, well that's great, Mom. So Saturday night, yeah, Samira promised me that she will come. We're all gonna go for dinner.
All right, cool. We'll go somewhere awesome.
Yeah, well that's a good surprise.
Yeah, surprise.
Well, let me ask the landlord.
No, well, I'll find a hotel nearby probably, right? We don't want to overcrowd them, so I'll find a hotel.
Well, Miguel, I'll find a hotel close to you. Sean,
You're on my vlog. You're on my vlog, Mom. You're dragging this out too much.
Sean, listen. Because we want to be together, you can. There is a spare bedroom. You can sleep on that, and I'll sleep in the living room.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
That's fine.
We don't want to lose hours by doing that. It's only 24 hours.
Mom, you're making my vlog less gangster. I said I was getting a hotel, and now my vlog is showing that I'm going to sleep there. It's not gangster.
Don't worry.
It's not gangster. My vlog needs to be gangster. I'm a businessman, Mom.
I know, but the businessman sometimes has to spend time with family.
This is bullshit.
Yeah.
All right. So I just wanted you to know that. So, but what else is going on? Anything?
So I'm gonna text you the address.
That's fine. How far is it from the airport?
Where are you going to?
SFO.
Okay, so it's 28 miles.
That's too far. I'm canceling.
No, you're not.
That's pretty far.
No, it's not.
28 miles? That's far. John Wayne is only 3 miles.
Oh, shut up. Okay, so your flight gets here what, 11?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll see. I'm gonna text you the address.
Okay. All right. Well, then can we do something during the day also, or what?
Yeah, whatever, you know.
I'll already have worked out, so I'll be good on that. So I'll be fine.
You'll be up.
I will work out early in the morning, so I'll already be done.
Okay. Yeah, we can, have you seen the Berkeley campus?
No, we can go check it out, I guess.
Yeah, check it out, and then at night, you're going out to dinner.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. Go check out a college.
Check out all the freshmen too.
Mom,
What do you mean?
I'm not into freshmen's.
Well, what are you in? The seniors?
Yeah, they have to be at least seniors.
Okay.
Anyway, wait, tell Samuel to find some some young hot friends.
Some young what?
Young hot friends.
Young hot friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Well, we have it ready for you.
Thank you. All right.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you, Mama.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
That's it, man. You asked me earlier how long it's been since I've seen my mom. It's been like 2-3 months, but usually I see her like every 6 months. So she just so happened to be out here this weekend, and you know we don't have. This is one of the weekends where we don't have an event or something like that. So I'm gonna go on Saturday and come back on Sunday. You know, you have to at some point choose what you want to do with your time, and you'll think back eventually on if you did it the right way and if you spent your time the best way and all of your resources. And I guess at this point in my life, if I had to say one thing that I want that I don't have, it's more time with my family, with my parents, and even my little sister who I don't care that much about. But even her, if I had more time with them, I would be more happy. That'd be the one thing that I'd say I want. So any opportunity I have to see them and spend time with them, I'm gonna grab it. You know, no matter what I have to give up, as long as it's something that you know I can do. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make it happen. So I can't wait. I'm really excited. All right, so we're gonna end the vlog for today here. It's getting pretty long, pretty eventful day. We got a lot done. Introduced you to Kelvin, showed you his new morning routine, showed you behind the scenes a little bit of us getting some more informational content for you guys. I mean, at this point, my biggest focuses is growing, or my biggest focuses are growing our team here at Hpn and each individual person, listening to Disney music, and making great information for all of you to benefit from, hopefully, as well as the badass products that we've always made. So, still got the rest of the day to work. It's only like 6 o'clock right now. We'll still probably be here for another 3-4 hours, but I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have any comments, any things that you want to see, any questions you want me to answer, please leave them below. Until next time, peace.